Welcome to Live, Let, Thrive, a podcast about the Airbnb life, the share economy, and everything in between. Here are your hosts, Myka and Steve.
Hello.
Welcome back to another exciting episode
Of Live,
Let
Thrive.
What it do?
What's up, Myka, man? It's been a minute.
Man, it's been a minute, man. How you doing, Stevie Stacks?
Hanging in there, dude. Hanging in there. You know, a lot of craziness like you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, hanging in.
Not just you and me, but the whole world, apparently.
Yeah, the whole world that went crazy. Nah, for real, like the whole world that went crazy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we're doing racism or COVID, but hey, you know.
The flavor of the week, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know. Stuff's crazy. Stuff's out of hand. But man, so how has the real estate world been going for you?
It's been going okay. It's been, everybody's paying still my 3 rentals, long terms. I tried to do a couple of deals, didn't exactly go through, but just keep trying, keep plugging away. See, the thing is that I want to differentiate from like previous deals. They've been pretty, nice little base hit, maybe a double, but I want to start, saving the powder for like a triple or a home run. You know what I'm saying? I need to get me some runs on the board.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Been trying to hit some runs too. But hey, if the deal falls through, man, look at it this way. Be a shopper, not a buyer. You know what I mean? You're shopping for the best deal. That's what you got to look at it as, So
Be a shopper, not a buyer. I like that.
yes, sir. Be a shopper, not a buyer. So, I mean, yeah, So, yeah, I had a few deals fall through. I closed on a deal.
Real quickly.
Quit.
This is episode 127 of your favorite Airbnb, VRBO, home away, real estate, share economy, all that stuff podcast. And tune in for more.
Man, I'm happy you did that, man. We just got the rolling right up in it, man, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, man. So yeah, you're gonna hit a few home runs. Some stuff you're gonna miss, you know what I'm saying? But so I finally
You were closing on some?
Yeah, I closed on the 27th, no, the 28th, like a day after my birthday or something like that. I closed on a deal, 1.5 in Arkansas.
Oh, nice.
I got it off auction.com.
We need to jump into auction.com, man. You need to tell me all about it.
So I bought it off auction.com. I'm going to tell you what the issue I'm having right now. So the bank, I bought it off auction.com, closed on it. But I can't get the damn lockbox off, right? So I'm like, man, how I get this lockbox off? I called the bank. They're like, we didn't put it on. I called HUD. They said they didn't put it on. So I was like, forget it. Once I got my paperwork that I closed on it, I was like, I'm going to have my parents go over there tomorrow with the paperwork that I closed on it with a locksmith. He's going to take it off, and then they go in, and we're going to see how much work we got to do. So it's pretty much going to be a BRRRR. We're going to buy it, rehab it, refinance it, and then get another one. So that's what I've been working on. Hopefully we get that. We get that one up by August 1st. That's my timeline. August 1st, get it fully rehabbed and ready to go. But
have you seen the inside of it yet? No, you've been inside it? Oh, shit.
Thing. You haven't seen the inside, but I'm hoping it ain't tore up too bad. I don't think it is, though, how the city was talking to me. They're like, oh, no. The people who they were planning on moving out. They may still have a few things outside, which they have some stuff outside. But, and even at that, we budgeted for it. We did an extra little – we're like, hey, if we have to put this much in, it's cool. So I did a little budget sheet for it. So I was like, it's cool. So I'm not like, oh, man, if it's messed up on the inside, I'm like, cool. Because I know the outside's cool, but I'm probably having somebody inspect it, like the plumbing and all that, make sure that's good. But, yeah, man, I'm excited for it.
So this is your first, full rehab?
Yeah, this is my first full rehab.
This is that you're stepping up in the game.
Yeah, this is when you got to get your right contractors and all that. So. But good thing is I have a lot of people that will handle most of it for me, like my contractors, paint. My brother's a painter, and then my dad's real handy. So we'll I think we're gonna be on to something big. So
that's what I always hear from like investors, because you're not really, in a way they're saying you're not really investing until you get one that needs work and you fix it up and then do something with it. We've been lucky. We caught some houses when the market was down and coming up a little, but now you got to find some deals. You can't do that anymore. Especially I thought, COVID, everything's gonna drop. Man, nothing dropped. It dropped for like half a second, and then everything shot back up. Man, it was crazy.
Yeah, they said pandemics don't really affect real estate, man. But I'm like you. I kind of thought it was going to drop too. And then, yeah, people losing jobs, But then it's like as soon as stuff opened back up, boom, it was crazy. Like oil stocks just went through the roof the last 5 days. I think they took a little bit of a dip today, but man, it's crazy, So
You bought some of those when it dropped, right?
oh hell yeah, I was buying. Hey, the only time I buy, me, I had out of the stock market. The only thing I had was a few marijuana stocks, and they're still down. As soon as everything started dropping, I bought oil. I actually invested a bunch of money in Hertz, who filed bankruptcy, but it's going up. Oil, Hertz, AMC, like anything that I knew was going to have a bounce back. Movie theater, I invested in all that.
Did you sell any of it, or you hold on to it?
I sold all my initial investment, and then everything else I'm playing with is house money.
Oh, nice.
So
That's how you do it.
Yeah, I'm up I think I was up 152% today. It's all house money. So it's like, man, I got lucky. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, because I missed that American Airlines gravy train though.
There was a lot of gravy trains, but yeah, that was one of them.
Yeah.
So auction.com real quick, because so you go on there, you pay a fee to become a member, right?
No. So you pay to bid. So you pay $2,500 to bid, right? And it ain't even you can put it on a credit card and it's just a hold. They don't even take the money out of your account. They just hold it. So after, let's say you lose the bid. If you lose the bid, it instantly goes back to your credit card. Doesn't even hit you. If you win the bid, goes back to your credit card, and then you can apply that $2,500 to the closing costs or whatever, and then you pay whatever you want. Like I won the bid at $48,500. Once I hit the bid at $48,500, I paid the earnest money deposit. That's what it's towards the earnest money, and then you go from there. They get a closing type company over there. What I did was I went over. I actually drove by the property when I was in Arkansas last weekend. I drove by it just to see the outside, make sure it wasn't nothing too crazy going on. Check out the neighborhood. Neighborhood was cool. Nice little park at the end of the neighborhood. Real quiet neighborhood. And that's how it is, man. You close on it, and it's yours. Once it's yours, you got to hope, though, it's not occupied. Sometimes they do sell occupied properties, but the one that I bought was listed as occupied, but there was nobody there. I just drove by it just to see if it was vacant, and it was vacant. Every time I drove by, I had my sister drive by, and I had my dad drive by, and it was vacant. And I got lucky. So if you at auction.com, you have the advantage of seeing if it's occupied or vacant, because on the listing it just shows it's occupied, and it's not always the case. So you can get some real good deals. Turn next day, you in there getting the rehab on. So,
do some homework, a little bit of homework.
Yeah, just do some homework, run your numbers. Me, I can be a little bit lenient with the numbers because I'm just doing a BRRRR. I'm not about to flip it,
So, are you allowed to finance homes on auction.com? Like when you
can, but it's very rare. It's there's a few, but it's very rare that most of them are going to be asking for cash. A lot of them don't even let you do hard money.
Really?
Yeah, they straight up tell you better have cash in hand. Which, I mean, a hard money lender, some of them just, hey, here's the cash in hand, boom, you go for it, But yeah, they want cash in hand.
Okay, so you're just going to pay cash for this thing, and then put how much? Well, you don't know until you get in there how much you anticipate pumping into it.
Budgeted for 50, but I'm.
You're gonna put 50 into it?
Yeah, I'm budgeting for 50. But if we got to do I'm hopefully 30. If we can do 30, refinance it all back, we good.
So what's the after repair value?
The one directly next door, he fixed it up real nice. It was like 112.
Oh, okay.
And for how our holding costs, we ain't got no holding costs because it's already paid for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
50 is a little high, but that's why I wanted to do 30 at max. So we can get it for 30. We can get refinance and get everything back.
But you plan to Airbnb it, right?
Yes, sir. That's gonna be the killer for it. Airbnb it. Yeah.
Arkansas making a little noise about Airbnb.
They were a little bit, but they kind of backed off a little bit. And then I had one of the persons who manages my place. They're older person, and they had good stuff to say about Airbnb, but they kind of went about it. They start writing a senator about stuff they should do. I'm like, hey, let's keep that crap off of us for now. I don't give you suggestions. Let's keep that senator stuff off of us right now. Airbnb get too hot, So other than that, they kind of calmed down on it a little bit, But this is the market I went into in Sherwood. It's a little bit of a different market, So we'll see how this goes.
So you did a cash out refi also?
Yeah.
Did that go through yet?
No, it's done. That's how I got this one.
Okay, but you had trouble through Wells Fargo?
Oh man, that's on this new refi. That's for the primary, man. So I went through New American Funding. Tiana, she gave us the information on New American Funding. They're giving really low interest rates. I'm refinancing to a 3.625. So
nice.
I got that, but then they were like, and I just got my property out of forbearance. I didn't know the forbearance was showing up. So they were like, hey, you have 2 properties in forbearance. You have to show us letters that it's out of forbearance and you've been making the payments. And the letter just came in today, and I forwarded that off to them. And they're like, oh, they received it. We're good. And they're going to continue on with the underwriting. But yeah, so if you have mortgages in forbearance, if you're trying to refinance, you can't refinance.
Or buy a house. You can't buy anything either. You're locked up.
Unless you got it in cash. But yeah, you can't finance anything pretty much. So.
See, I'm waiting. I was waiting to see what's going to happen like after this month when the forbearances come due, because everybody jumped in the forbearances in March, April, May, June. So yeah, this should be the month where people are like, oh crap, what do I do? Are they going to face a balloon payment, or they're going to face like super high payments now because they, added on to your payment? Well, what are they going to do, man?
Yeah. And a lot of people said it. A guy posted the other day, he goes, even after these forbearances, he goes, it could take up a year to it takes 6 months to do a foreclosure. So let's say that's 9 months. He goes, look at about 2021 till stuff really starts hitting the market. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Good way to look at it. 2021, that's when it'll really start hitting the market, the people the foreclosures, things like that. So, but yeah, and I didn't realize also, they ain't been taking my student loan payments. All student loan payments are in forbearance till September because I just have it on automatic withdrawal. Man, I logged in the other day because I had to print off the documents for your loan. And I was like, damn, they ain't been taking my payment, which is cool because, I ain't got to pay till September. I was like, forget it. I'm going to just, whatever extra cash I have, I'll just throw it at this rehab or whatever, So I was like, I ain't going to worry about it. I ain't going to pay it till September. So,
yeah.
Well, yeah, man, cool. A lot of crazy stuff's been going on. How about on your end?
Well, I was closing on one in Grand Prairie.
Okay.
Over there off, I might have even sent it to you. I don't know, but it's over there off like Pine. Where is it at? Like Pioneer, other side of 161, over that way. And it's a diverse neighborhood. It's
a diverse neighborhood.
It's a diverse neighborhood.
Hold on, Pioneer. Hold on, let me think about it. Pioneer in Grand Prairie. That's South Grand Prairie.
That's going it's kind of not. It's on the north side of 20. So
north
yeah,
side of 20.
It's north of 20. Yeah, it's where the big Walmart is off 161. There's back in there. There's some houses over that way.
I don't know if that's diverse, man. That's more Hispanics over there, right?
Okay, well, it's mostly Mexican neighborhoods.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah. But it's arbitrage over there. They're cool. They're cool people over there.
It's a nice area. I mean, I'm comfortable there. And so you've done arbitrage over there before?
No, I was trying to pick one up.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to pick one up and it didn't go through. But yeah, I know exactly where you at.
Yeah, so I was already gonna go through with this one. The thing is, I had foundation issues. And but they were gonna get the foundation company to pay for it, like at closing kind of deal. But they had big cracks in the walls and big like a big gash in the wall.
It was apparent.
And it was very visible, and some of the tiles was cracked. And then the bathrooms, I was gonna have to redo the bathroom. I was looking at all the stuff I was gonna have to do, man. I was like, man, I just had cold feet, man. I just backed out of it. I was like, I think more deals, because I was doing it right when COVID was coming, and and I was like, I think more deals are gonna come up. I was telling myself, I think more deals are gonna come up.
Oh man,
we'll see.
You should have sent that one to me, man. I'm down to do a straight low ball offer. You know, I'm like, look,
Well,
you got these.
well, they had other offers though, so they chose mine, but they were gonna go with a low ball offer. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's still a seller's market, man. It's crazy.
Even with him having a bad, well, I don't know how much foundation repair cost. I would call my guy Jabron on that if he, you know, but if you feel like it ain't a good one, back out. You know,
I had my
take your money going. Straight up.
And then there's one on Padre I was really interested in, but I even sent you a thing, you know, breaking even ain't winning. And I was thinking of that one, you know, I could probably break even, but that's not a goal, man. You don't want to break even. Unless it's my dream, you know, my dream condo, like overlooking the beach and stuff like that. Something I could live in, then I'll break even all, you know, until it's paid off. I'm gonna go live there or whatever. But this one was decent price, but I was just like, those HOAs are killers at the beach, man. You gotta have something that people want to rent. You know what I'm saying? And
appreciation and cash flow, go for it all the time, man. If you can't get cash flow, man.
So I want to get a home run, man. And so I might have to hit up that auction.com.
Man, there's some deals on there. Some deals. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, out of this whole quarantine, that's the only home run I didn't hit is getting a damn house, because everything else, man, it's been hell. I'm talking. I'm talking terrible, man.
Oh, you've been through some shit.
Dude, I'm talking, man. Had some shitty roofers. I call out this company. They ain't got back to me, so I'm going to have to go and call them out. If you're in the DFW, do not use linear roofing. I'm straight up, bro. Like, they came out here and put on my roof, right? My house is built in '01. Now, I ain't going to lie. It was a shitty build. The builders who built the house did a terrible job. They ran the gas lines on the roof. So the roofers, of course, they went and put the roof on, bust holes with nails in all my gas lines throughout the house. I smelled the gas. Like, the first day it got done, I smelled the gas, and I was like, maybe it's something else. You know, I'm like, whatever. I walked to my garage, but the smell went away. But since they busted everything in the attic, the smell stayed in the attic, but I didn't smell it because I don't really just go in the attic, you know. But the smell was seeping out of the attic and into the neighbor's house. So the neighbor called the gas company like, hey, we smell gas. And it was crazy because my birthday weekend was the 26th. And I had my friends over here. My friends was like, man, we were by the oven. And he's like, dude, I smell gas in your house. And I was like, I know, I thought I smelled it, but it went away again. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So it ended up the neighbors called the gas company. Gas company comes knocking on my door. He's like, hey, man. He goes, I'm picking up readings. He goes, your neighbor called the gas company. And he goes, I've been doing readings in the neighborhood, and I think it's coming from your house. He knocks, this is like 9 o'clock at night. And I don't really hear him because I'm upstairs and Mahogany's in the backyard doing her little, her Herbalife stuff, her thing. And so by the time I come back, I come out, I finally hear him. I come outside, and he puts the gas meter in my house, and she starts going, and he's like, hey, man, I'll be honest, get your family out the house. And I'm like,
oh, shit.
So he's like, man, just get your family out the house. He goes, I'm serious. I don't know. He goes, man, this is like high gas readings. I come out the house. I get Mahogany. We all come out the house. Luckily, Malachi's in Arkansas. I don't have him with me. We come out the house. Fire department comes over here. Guy has to cut off the gas line to the house. So we're without gas for like a week. We had to get a plumber out to fix the gas. Cost me $4,000. The gas. Not only did he have to fix the gas, he had to run brand new lines throughout the house. Had to cut drywall behind me. He had to cut into the drywall in the upstairs, the downstairs, and in the garage. Run all new lines through my house. Called the roofing company. He was like, at first he came through like he was cool. He's like, oh man, I'm sorry. You know, he goes, I know the gas lines were on the roof. He goes, I know it's a bad bill, but they were working before we touched your roof. I was like, okay, cool. And he was like, hey, send me everything. So I sent him everything, sent him the invoice of what I paid. Ain't heard back from him. This is like a couple weeks ago. I was like, all right, whatever. So I was like, man, I'm going to keep the final check from the insurance until he calls me back. He still ain't called me back. I'm like, man, forget this company. Linear roofing, they don't ever use them.
So the final check you got from the insurance, did that cover what you paid or no?
Hell no.
Oh, fuck.
Hell no. So I paid 10 G's for a damn roof.
God, dog.
deductible plus all. And I ain't even got the drywall fixed. The drywall, the plumbing company was on point with how they cut the holes. They cut it they're called Tioga Plumbing. They're on point. They're on point with it. And they're actually one of the suggested plumbers for Atmos. Because as soon as it's funny, as soon as Atmos came out, because I had the linear roofing sign in my yard, and as soon as he came, we got outside, he goes, "Hey, did they just put a roof on your house?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I can already tell you what happened." I was like, "What?" He goes, "They put holes in your lines." He said, "I promise you that's what happened." As soon as the plumber came out, he pulled the damn line off. He goes, "Yeah, dude, they put holes in all your lines in your roof." He said, "All your gas lines." So we had to sleep in a hotel for a night. We didn't have no hot water. We had to bathe at the neighbors' houses. It was bad. And then, yeah, dude, it's bad. So I got to get new drywall, new ceilings because the roof was leaking. So they fixed the roofing company, put the new roof on, so that fixed the leaks. I got a brand new AC unit. Like, it's been a money pit, but it's coming back. It's going to come back. I ain't tripping, but dude.
Yeah. The leaks were from the storms or what?
Yeah, from the storms.
Oh, geez.
And then I had a leak at one of my Airbnbs. I had to replace all the floors in the Airbnb. It's been crazy, man. Then I had a damn party at my Airbnb. Somebody had a quarantine party. They got knives. They were pulling out knives on each other. The cops called me and told me there was a party in my Airbnb.
Holy crap.
I was like, what? She goes, "Yeah, it's a party over here." She goes, "I'll wait for you guys to get here, but," he goes, "I will tell you now, they messed up your house." I was like, oh. It wasn't too bad. Like, we got to get new drywall, new duvets, new rugs. And we submitted a claim for $700 to Airbnb, and they said, "Submit everything to us and we'll get it all paid out." So I'm just submitted everything, waiting for the payout on that. So
just waiting.
Yeah, dude, it's been crazy. But it's funny, like, this whole time, you would think something like, "Damn, man, I'm going through all that." I really just been keeping my head up, man. I was reading the book. I finished the book, Think and Grow Rich. That really helped me get through everything. And, man, it's been crazy. But I was like, man, it'll all come back straight up.
Wow, you're getting it all over with at once.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, dude. I'm like, damn, it's been the craziest quarantine. Get shut down.
Oh, man.
Parties. I was like, yeah, man. They had party. They pulled knives on each other. The entire Jacksonville force had to show up. It was crazy.
But yeah, so you gonna sue Linear Roofing?
Mahogany wants to. I'm like, I look at it like this. How much money is it going to – I mean, unless you take them to small
claims court.
Okay, yeah. I might do something like that because Mahogany's real big on that. Mahogany like, hell no, they paying for this shit, she's more gangster when it comes to stuff like that, so I might do that, like, damn, you broke all the lines and I ain't heard back from you, so. Yeah, if DFW Houston, you see Linear Roofing, you tell them to get the hell off your property.
Because you put him on blast on social media, and he said the owner hit you up like immediately.
Yeah, he hit me up, and they got back to me ever since, man. I was just like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's crazy. Now I heard some like this real estate show I was listening to one time.
Yeah,
and he was talking about all the ins and outs, and one of the things he mentioned was contracts. And he said, because this guy came from the music industry, actually. Then he went on to do real estate. And he's saying, really, a lawyer will tell you, unless you're going to win $30,000 or more guaranteed from a lawsuit, don't even bother with one. Because the time and the effort and all this stuff. And he goes, you won't even break even, after it's all said and done and dragged out or whatever. I don't know about what the small claims thing, but he was talking about more like big time contracts. He goes, because you're going to get screwed over in business and real estate and, all kinds of stuff. You're going to get screwed over. You just got to weigh it out. You go, if you're going to win at least $30,000 guaranteed slam dunk, then a lot of times it's not even worth it. I was like, damn.
Straight up.
He said, don't matter what it says on a contract. It's what you can enforce,
Yeah.
And if it costs more money than to enforce it, shit.
Straight up. And that's how I look at it too. I'm like, man, it's easy. I'll I'm gonna talk to Mahogany after this. Maybe we'll look at small claims court to get our money back.
Just keep blasting him on social media.
Oh hell yeah, I'm about to blast shit out of him. Matter of fact, Mahogany gonna blast him too. We're about to have the whole squad live, let thrive. Matter of fact, live, let thrive fans, y'all can blast them too. Hell, they ain't worth a damn.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you're right. That's the one thing. But I look at it now as a learning lesson. The next time I get a roof put on, I'm gonna tell the roofing company, because this company's been around for 50 damn years, and they know damn better. They should know better anyway. I'm gonna definitely tell them, hey, make sure y'all don't puncture no lines. I know now. You know what I'm saying? So look at life as a learning lesson. So everybody getting a roof, make sure they don't mess up any of your lines, especially because the gas guy, he was like, man, you better be lucky you wasn't no water lines up there like in those old houses. He goes, it'll flood your whole house. I was like, damn, you're right.
Jeez.
Yeah. So.
Cool. What year was your house built?
01.
01. Okay.
01. So it's 20 years old now at this point.
See, my house don't even have gas. My current house. No, it's not a gas house.
What year was it built?
92. But I mean, all my other three houses are gas, but this one's not gas, so it's all electric.
Really?
Yeah, and there's no gas lines here.
Yeah. See, let me see. Where else did I have gas? Yeah, I've only had gas here. In Arkansas, there's a few places with gas, but because when I lived in the Northwest, I don't remember ever having gas. Everything was electric.
Right. Yeah. I had a lady that was going to rent from me one time, but she backed out. She would rent long term.
Yeah.
At my Hearst house, and she backed out. She's like, I just, I'm terrified of gas, and I think I'm afraid that the house will blow up. I'm like, shit. I was like, okay, someone else rented it right away, but yeah, man. I mean, thank God that y'all weren't even like weren't asleep when that shit, happened. I mean, like y'all could have been
gone for real, man, or lit something on fire, or lit up a match. Shit, for real, man. Like, damn,
That's insane. Good thing, yeah. Thank God.
Like I even thanked the neighbor. I'm like, man, thank you for calling, because we didn't smell it anymore. It was seeping out of our attic to the next door neighbor's house, and they were like, they thought it was in their house. So that, like, when we walked outside, they were all outside. The whole neighbors were outside, because once I got outside, my neighbor across the street, he was like, you know what? He goes, my mother-in-law kept saying she smelled gas in the neighborhood. I'm like, man, shit was coming from my damn house.
Carbon monoxide detectors?
No, I don't. No, I do. Oh, it wouldn't detect.
But it was too high up. Right?
I think it was too high up, but I don't think carbon monoxide and gas. This is because he explained the difference between the two.
Oh, okay.
He goes, gas can make carbon monoxide. It has to be mixed with something. He said something that it has to be mixed with, but he was like, I don't think because I do have a carbon monoxide detector right there. It didn't detect anything because it's natural gas. So, yeah, man, we got lucky.
So you taking advantage of any cheap deals to go on any trips coming up?
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking, because I definitely want to go on a trip, man. I'm thinking of hopping on another cruise, man. I was like, man, I'm trying to get to Miami and go hop on a cruise ship. I'm definitely looking at it, But right now, I'm just trying to get this new unit up. Once we get this new unit up, we decided what we decided to do is, after we buy a house and after we get it up and running, we'll take a trip just to celebrate. So it keeps you motivated,
That's pretty cool. Reward yourself.
Yeah. Reward yourself. So after we get this one up, we'll start go look on another trip. Cause I know this is about to be a good experience, So yeah.
Yeah, we're headed to South Padre Island next week.
SPI, how you liking it?
Yeah, we love SPI, man. That's like, we love going there.
You staying at Airbnb?
Yeah, we're staying at Airbnb.
Like, is it a condo?
It's a condo by the beach. Not on the beach, but it's like right across the street. And got a pretty good deal. It's a real big, it's like 900 something square foot, 2-bedroom, big old kitchen, big old dining area. It's really nice. Got its own like private pool and stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a nice condo. And
how much do those go for down there? Like a two?
I got it for like $130 a night.
Oh no, I mean the price, like asking price, like
something like that. If you're gonna buy it, I've seen those go for around like 170. But you got to always factor in a damn $400 or $500 a month HOA fee on top of that. So that's what's the killer right there.
If you're doing 170 at an investment, probably like 5% interest. I don't know nothing about the taxes down there.
Yeah, it's a little rough. The HOA throws everything out of whack.
See, but you'd make a lot of money during the summer.
Summer, spring break, that's when you make your big bucks.
Summer, spring break.
And
break,
then-
you got to make sure you got your cleaning, because that's about to be the kick it crowd right there. So you got to look at your cleaning, and then like when does it have a down season? Like when people just don't go?
Yeah, the fall is pretty down.
Really?
Fall all the way through maybe December. And then winter Texans come maybe December, January, February, March, or just January, February, March, somewhere around that. You can get winter Texans that come down from the north and stay there for the winter. You know, you can rent it out month to month with them. But of course, you're not going to get as much money. You know, you might be used to in the summertime getting what, 3,000 or 4,000 a month or 5,000, you know, whatever, depending on the condo. But the winter Texan will just rent it out for like $1,200 a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it covers it during the slow time a little bit.
Has SPI's traffic picked up since SpaceX?
You know, it's picked up because of COVID. When the Texas started opening back up again, it's got a lot. I mean, it got a ton of bookings. I don't think SpaceX is really affecting it too much yet because they haven't really launched. I mean, they've done like maybe one little test launch or something like that, but they haven't been sending anybody up yet. They out of Cape Canaveral, they sent some astronauts into space the other day. Remember, you saw that?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was in Cape Canaveral, Florida. But out of Boca Chica Beach, which is right there, you know, just south of South Padre, you could see it. They haven't sent anybody up yet. So, but you know, if they start doing launches, yeah, that'd be a big draw, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking with SpaceX down there, it would, you know, be a big draw. People start coming down, you know. I think it would kind of affect like the seasonality, possibly. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure, but
they really haven't built anything for it. You know what I'm saying? Like a little area where you a watching area or like a museum, or they haven't built nothing for it yet. You know, you just go out there and you see the plot of land. You kind of like see a little rocket sitting there. That's pretty much it.
Speaking of something like that, because I've been working on my direct booking campaign, real tough. Like I've been using like slick text. I've been creating like ways to do that, like slick text for email text marketing, then MailChimp for email marketing. And I was thinking if you do something like that, maybe that could change the people that are coming. You could be direct to them. You may get a few more people, you know, out of season coming down there. Because I've been doing that with all my listings now. You've been doing direct email marketing and text marketing. Yeah, so you know, Airbnb offers that new cleaning badge to let people know that you're COVID cleaner or whatever. You can opt in for it, you know. But
just spray alcohol and everything, right?
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but I was like, okay, Airbnb. But it definitely is picking back up. But I've been focusing so hard on direct bookings, man. I gotta get there. I gotta figure out. I gotta change my marketing strategy. Really tough. So.
Mm-hmm. AJ told us about direct bookings, man. He does that hardcore, right?
Yeah, in his ways. I like his way. I'm using his way. I'm just trying to automate it.
Oh yeah. Obviously, you're always trying to automate everything.
Yeah. So I found slick text where I could automate it, and it worked. I went through I had my VA scrub 1,800 phone numbers.
Oh shit.
Past guests, and we put them into slick text, and we shot them a text message. So yeah.
As you respond, a lot of response.
Well, I had 2 people respond. Most people don't respond to text messages, mainly to let them know that you're there. And it just sent them a link. Hey, thank you for staying with Airbnb. Here's a link to our direct booking website. It was crazy. One of the people who did send a response back, she's like, I remember you guys, you canceled on me. I was like, oh shit. Probably shouldn't have sent one that way. But
here's one thing I would suggest to the listeners out there about on the guest end. If you're going to be a guest at Airbnb, always, and maybe you'll already do this, but this is what I always do. I always get the information, you know, kind of become friendly with the host, and then tell them I initiated and say, hey, I love your spot. Next time I'm in town, maybe we can deal directly, and then they won't get all the Airbnb fees, and then like all the different freaking fees that the city charges and the state charges. I mean, it's like, man, that shit adds up, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can do. I've done that before, and I've just dealt directly with them with all these freaking cash apps and stuff, man. The cash apps, Venmos, all this stuff. You don't even need it. Airbnb or nobody.
You can really use your porter. Use your porter, and it'll create. I use your porter. They created the website for me. Sets up the payment through Stripe. Get the payment in your bank account, and you can hold the card. So if they break anything, boom, you just charge them the security deposit. Straight up, man. Yeah, PayPal works, Cash App, Venmo, all that. It's too many ways to receive payment out here, man.
It is, man. I had to receive some money through the through my Square app the other day from my long-term rental. That's the first guests that are the first renters that ever rented my first long-term rental. They're still there. This is going on like 4 years now, right? Which is good. But sometimes they get a little late on the rent, and so I had to come to Jesus text stream with them. And I was like, and they pulled the COVID thing on this time. And the
COVID thing.
But this was it was obviously probably not a truth. She was saying that she's been sick, and then her job wanted her to test for COVID, and the test results don't come back for a week or two. Come on, man. She's waiting for her COVID test results. Like, listen, I gotta start charging you late fees because if you're late tomorrow, I gotta start charging late fee. This is what's gonna be, and then after that, expect an eviction notice because I can't do business like this. I gotta pay my mortgages, and because she had mentioned that she didn't have, because she can't leave the house. She can't go to the bank and then, put the money in my bank or whatever. I was like, check it out. I can accept credit card. I got Square. so after I did that, that come to Jesus talk with her, she paid the rent with the credit card. The thing is, it took the damn fee out of me. I mean, it's a 2.9% fee, dude.
You?
Yeah, it charges me that fee. It don't charge her. And so, and she told me, well, this is nice. This is convenient. I think I want to pay like this all the time. I was like, well, I absorbed the fee this time, but you're welcome to pay with Square, but I'm gonna have to charge you 2.9 on top of it because that's what they're charging me. She said, never mind. I'll just go to the bank because that's a big chunk right there, man.
Heck yeah. You definitely roll that over. Like, hey, you better send that 2.9 with it. You know. So.
And I had long-term corporate renters before, and he preferred to pay with a credit card instead of paying me with a check every month. And so I accepted Square payments from him, but I just added a 2.9% charge on top. I told him about it. I said, "Are you cool with this?" He goes, "Yeah, sure." And so he paid that plus the fee. But I guess with his job, it was easier to just pay with the credit card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So many ways, dude. So many ways.
And everybody better have every single app, so there'd be no excuses out there.
Real. There's so many ways to send payment. Like I use that Remitly app just to pay my guy in the Philippines. I love it. Just like that, done. It's in a matter of seconds. So
nice. A buddy of mine at work told me about you have Cash App. You have the Cash App.
Mm-hmm. That's how I pay some of my contractors for my renters.
Do you know they have like their own little kind of debit card thing, Cash App debit card?
I seen it, but I ain't never used it. I seen it though.
Yeah, it's free. What he likes to do, like if him and his wife gonna go on trips or whatever, because it's backed by Visa, right? Mm-hmm. Or if they're gonna go to the store, they're gonna go pick up something and pay like a certain amount, and he don't want to carry all his credit cards and stuff. Well, you can load it from your phone. Just load exactly how much money you want to spend on it, and then that's what it loads. That's what it does to the that's what's on the card. Mm-hmm. Nothing more, nothing less. And so you can only, if someone robbed that card, that's it. They could only get away with that $50 or whatever you put on there. You know what I'm saying? If they use it in time. But so it's like you can preload your own debit card. I don't know. I thought it was like a cool idea, and I was wondering if I could use it, like if I go to Mexico and stuff, or if I leave a card down there in Mexico, help out family down there. I could just load a little bit of money if they needed something like that. But I think you could at first, but I don't think you could use it internationally anymore. But what I thought was a cool thing, like if you when the kids grow up, they want to go movies or they want to go do something, right? Just all right, I'm gonna give you this card. I'm gonna load $50 on it. So that way, I'm not going to give them my other card. You know, they can go out and spend some stupid amount of money. That's all they can spend is on that card. You just preload
Oh,
the amount, and then here you go. You go have fun, you know.
oh, that's be
But
good for your
that's
kids.
all this. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought that'd be pretty
Good for
cool.
your kids.
Anyways, there's a many payment options out. There's too many. There's so many, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So you added some notes. What'd you put? I'm curious.
Oh no, I was saying, just summing up some stuff. But yeah, man, that's that is a good way. Payment methods, different payment methods take payment.
Is COVID over with? It was over with when I saw the protests and riots happening. I was like, what? We ain't doing COVID no more? That's crazy.
I'm done with the whole COVID thing, man. I'm done with it. Yeah. If you wear a face mask, don't wear a face mask. That's your business. I'm not about to judge, but I'm done with the whole COVID thing. I'm like, I think it was something bigger at play. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but it was just too COVID, race riots, protesting, y'all showing people getting killed. I don't know. Like, it seems like y'all using Black death to, boost up something. I don't know what it is, man. It's something, but yeah, it's I'm done with COVID.
Now, and I've heard the conspiracy stuff too, and it's kind of, well, this is a big coincidence all happening at once. Well, if I look at, but if you step back and look at it like practically, okay, COVID happened, governments overreacted. I would think so. Of course, poor countries are having real big trouble with it. But anyways, a country like ours where we could kind of a good healthcare system, and we can kind of do things, and we don't have to work. We don't, government will take care of us a little bit, not like a poor country. You don't work, you don't eat kind of thing. You got to get out there,
Yeah.
But we can kind of stay at home for a little bit, work from home. We have options, we're a rich nation. So we could have done it differently, more responsibly, whatever, not to shut every single business in the world, in the country down. But they did, and they shut down, they did lockdowns, they did all this stuff. And so not only were young people or if I'm looking at it practically, I said a lot of people were stuck at home, no jobs, no school, no nothing, And so so this thing happened at the exact worst time that it could happen, the Floyd murder and by the cop. And so that happened. Of course, the protests right away, and then it just spread like crazy because all these people in this country had this pent up frustration, man, from just being locked down at home. Told them they didn't have a job no more. There's no school to go to. All this stuff. It just set off this bomb, dude. It just people were just and people that there's always people that are gonna do go to the protests and do stupid shit. There's always gonna be those kind of people. But I mean, there was a lot more this time, it seemed. I mean, it was just going crazy everywhere, dude. So if you look at it in a practical sense, this COVID lockdowns really, really fueled the fire of the riots that happened.
Yeah, it just seems like, I don't know. Like, after all this, it's like, was COVID even real? I mean, I think it was real, but it was like, I don't know. It's so much stuff. It's just like, okay. So,
yeah.
Hey, but Airbnb picked back up, But Airbnb picked back up, and I'm still working on my direct marketing because I ain't dependent on them. But yeah, I'm getting requests, boom, boom, boom. So it looks like the month of July is going to be hot. July, I would say COVID's pretty much over with because people are traveling. But I've noticed, have you gone to any restaurants since everything's been reopening?
Yeah.
They're empty. Like I think they've scared the hell out of people.
Oh yeah, big time.
So people hell no, I ain't going out. I hear, and when I went, I think we went on a Saturday to a Jason's Deli off 20, empty.
Wow.
Empty. It's
but
crazy.
That's more like a buffet style, right? Or they didn't have the buffet up?
Buffet. They had the little buffet style, and then
salad buffet.
Yeah, you order it and they bring it to you, but empty, man. I think they really just scared the hell out of people. To a point where I think it's still going to affect the economy a little bit. I mean, it bounced back. The economy bounced back pretty good, but it's still certain industries. I think they're just about to take a hit. So I've been tipping as much as I can to people when we do go out, because we went out to 2 restaurants so far, 3 restaurants, and Yeah, man, it's bad out there.
Yeah. So I was gonna say about the restaurant thing. The Chick-fil-A, man, they're still kicking ass. You've been past the Chick-fil-A. They got lied. Huh?
I went to Chick-fil-A this morning. You gotta love Chick-fil-A, man. There'll be 40 cars in front of you. You out of the line in 5 minutes.
I know, right? But man, they haven't missed a beat.
No.
They haven't missed a damn beat, dude. And so now there's restaurants that have transitioned well. There's transitioned well. But of course the ones that are just mostly make their money from sit down, service. Now the 12th, June 12th in Texas, it's gonna go phase 3 or whatever, and it's gonna jump up to you can have 75% capacity in restaurants. So I think a lot of restaurants are holding out because at 50% capacity, they're not gonna justify opening back up. You know what I'm saying? But I think at 75%, they'll be like, okay, it's worth us opening it back up, getting all the workers back here, and becoming full-fledged restaurant again.
It's even at that. It's like, okay, you ain't even filling up the restaurants at 25%. People ain't even in line to come there. You know what I mean? A lot, and I think it's going to open up a lot of opportunity for like probably commercial real estate because a lot of these, I think you said it before, ghost bars.
The ghost kitchen. Ghost kitchen. Yeah,
ghost kitchen. I think that could start really taking off because I think what COVID really taught people in this time frame is the convenience of what's really in front of you. Like commercial buildings aren't needed for your staff. They can all work from home. And then people who are working from home, a lot of them are calling out to restaurants to get it delivered, to get the food delivered to them. So it's crazy. Now, have you seen Uber times? Like if you call an Uber, it takes 15 minutes to get to your house. Uber's on a struggle.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't got too many drivers out there.
A lot of them took the unemployment. That's the thing too, man, because they said for the first time ever, gig economy people could do unemployment, and then self-employed people could do unemployment.
Yeah. And
I kind of chuckled at that last one, the self-employed people can do unemployment, because I'm like, how many contractors out there that do that do odd jobs, or they do the plumbing, or they do roofing, or they do whatever, they do all these jobs that they can get paid cash on? You think, hell yeah, they're gonna sign up for unemployment, plus get that $600 extra a week the government's throwing on top of your unemployment check. So that's $2,400 extra a month you're getting for staying at home. You still think that they're not gonna go out there and do these cash jobs on top of all that shit? They're making bank, man.
Man, look, if you're self-employed, technically you can always get unemployment if you've set everything up correctly. But yeah, this time, yeah, people getting paid. Like people can sit at home and find a side hustle on the internet, collect unemployment, and get paid from the side hustle on the internet. You know what I mean? I think you were the one said it. You like, man, side hustle's about to go through the roof right now. I mean, people got extra time, man.
A lot of people at home on unemployment, man. They can pick up some side hustles.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are starting to see the power in time.
Mm-hmm.
They see the power. Once people find power in time, man, it takes your mind to another level. You're like, oh, if I have this time,
So if you would have had the foresight, or any of us would have had the foresight to see that this COVID thing wasn't going to be as big deal as the government was making it out to be, like millions are going to die and all this shit in our country. Man, if if people would have just been, man, this is the time to invest, when March hit, they've been sitting pretty, man. And you did some investing, but
also you got to realize too, though, the people that probably got laid off or whatever, they probably don't think like that, man. So that's what I said. It's always going to be opportunity because everybody ain't thinking like that. Because, man, I'm talking when this thing hit, man, I was in stock groups, home buying groups, figuring out how to do it. Man, like, hey, if there have to be another 08, man, I'm trying to make sure I get rich this time, So I was doing as much as I can. I'm looking into Forex now. I'm about to see if I can learn a little bit of that, But I think you have so much time that you can just learn so much in these when did COVID start? March?
Well, yeah, right. Early March. That's when everything went crazy.
When did we go to lockdown is the question. I think that was right? We've probably been in lockdown.
Yeah, it was in March. It was in March when the lockdown started. Yeah, it was crazy.
Been in March lockdown about 3 months. So.
Yeah.
But like my job, we still working from home. They ain't even said nothing about us going back into no office because they see it's not. What's the point? You know.
I had mentioned to you, yeah, I had mentioned to you a goal I had in mind, and I want to talk to a millionaire, and my goal was lofty. Yeah, you always put a big goal. I want to talk to a millionaire every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's my goal. Because the knowledge they throw at you, man, is fuck, dude. I mean, it's insane. And I'll tell you, I talked to a certain millionaire who used to be on who was on our show at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Asaf from TurnoverBnB? Asaf, the CEO of TurnoverBnB.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I talked to him about that little business venture I had told you about a while back, you know. And he straight, I mean, he wasn't trying to be an a-hole, but he just telling me straight up shit that I needed to hear, kind of thing, you know. Not sugarcoating it, not that's a great idea, go try it. No, he's like, well, listen, this is why I won't make money. This is why I won't make money. This is why, you know, he just straight up tells. I mean, you get like a wealth of knowledge. He's like, I'm not trying to discourage you, but I'm just telling you what I went through setting up my business, and he was telling me all the stats on his business. You know, I won't get into it on the show, but I mean, he's doing good now, but it was a rough go, man. And he knew how to do programming as far as like making the website, making the app, and stuff like that, which helped. So he could put a lot of sweat equity in it. He goes, if we come up with an idea and we're say, you know, we'll just make an app and then kind of make similar to like what Airbnb does or similar to what like Amazon does, or say, I got this great idea, I'm gonna do this. Nah, it ain't that easy, bro. It ain't.
The advertising for that's gonna kill you.
Advertising. Plus, he said he has like right now he has like 20 engineers working full time on his website, and we even brought up the whole like Amazon thing, because like, and I told him, I was like, well, yeah, I guess I can see where you're coming from, because like people are, you know, Walmart's a huge company and they're trying to do online sales, but their website sucks. He said, yeah, because well, Amazon spends billions on their website and all their software, and they got like teams, and he goes, they got like 50,000 engineers working on their website every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas Walmart tries, I mean, they're way behind. They can't just make, we're going to do what Amazon does. It don't work like that, man.
See, in Walmart, man, people are going to walk in Walmart regardless. It's crazy. Walmart does not get hit by Amazon. Have you noticed that?
Right, yeah.
Like, I'm like, what's their secret? But I guess cheaper prices, and they put their places in the right neighborhood, too. Walmart knows where to, you know, that one right across the street from.
The volume shut up a lot.
My bad. That one right across the street from Jerry's World. That was a good place. Walmart knows what they're doing. So. Yeah.
No, they do. They don't sugarcoat it. They. And if you think about it too, I mean, who buys on Amazon? I guess a lot of people, you know, shitload of people buy on Amazon. But you still have to have a credit card, or you still have to have a debit card, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know people. I mean, I know a lot of people that don't have checking accounts, man. That's just like,
damn.
I know that's, you know, in the hood they don't have checking accounts because a lot of people.
Man, I know people in the hood with a checking account.
There are. I know. I'm probably the majority of them.
Well, it depends on what you do in the hood. If you have a checking account. That's a whole nother story. Yeah. Never mind. I do know a few people without a checking account.
The volume went up a lot. Did you hit something? No. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, but if you think about it, there's a lot of dudes out there that owe back taxes. There's a lot of dudes out there that owe back child support, and they don't want a checking account because then Uncle Sam can come and put his hand in it and get his money.
Man, I need to start a course on how to avoid. Never mind. I'm gonna sound like an asshole.
No,
Not
man.
how to avoid paying your child support, but how to put money into different places that it can't be touched. I'm just saying. But I'll talk about that's another story.
Yeah, hit up Myka, and he'll show you how to do that. Do you want to be a coach?
Yeah, I do a little coaching. I actually do coaching a little bit. You know, I have people I'm close to that I coach, and then people I get coached from. You know, I have different masterminds that I'm in. So, yeah, definitely. I'm not aspire to be, but people have asked me to do it, so I do it sometimes. But Yeah, no, that's one that I hear all the time. It's like, man, my child support taken. I'm like, man, put your money in a damn LLC account. They can't touch that shit.
They can't go into the LLCs.
And you ain't got to report it. That's the thing.
Yeah, if they're if it's coming from your paycheck at work, you can't do nothing about that.
Yeah, exactly. But if it's coming from
outside of work.
side hustle, you know what I mean? They ain't going in your Cash App account, bro. FYI, I'm just saying. I just tell people that. I'm like, bro, it's so many. Like, all right. Like I tell people this, like people who make different type of money in the hood. Let's say you're a drug
alternative money.
Yeah, alternative money, whatever. I'm not condoning drug dealing, but I'm saying, let's say you're a drug dealer and you selling dime bags. Hey, be smart about it. If you sell dime bags, get paid through Cash App, have them say it's for lawn service, blah, 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 on the little 4 thing when they send you the money. Put it in the LLC account, create a business, create it in the LLC account. Now it looks like you have recurring payments. If you get away with selling dime bags for 2 years, they start giving you money. Just saying. I'm just saying, man. Hey, whatever it is you do, you know, you selling stuff falling off trucks and you selling it, whatever it is.
It shows here you cut 50 yards in one day, man. How you doing that?
50. There you go. You're cutting 50 yards in a day. It is what it is. Hey, you know, but I'm just saying, I just tell people, man, there's so many ways to, you know, balance.
I wanted to talk to you about, well, not about selling weed. I wanted to talk to you about you seem to have a knack for being organized. What's your secret sauce? How do you do that?
And I'm real anal about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real anal about organization. Like I don't like. Then I have OCD if I'm disorganized. I hate disorganization. Like I got to know where stuff is. I create folders. I actually have a little task on my list to organize all my folders down here, which they're all organized, but I'm trying to get rid of paper, move everything to the cloud. But no, I just have, I do small stuff like 3 tasks a day. I just organize everything, organize my desk. I like that little article you sent. I got to take another look at it. But yeah, man, it's just a matter of, I'm just real. I don't do well in chaos. Once you know that about, if you do well in chaos, you probably don't need to be as organized, I would say, but I don't do well in chaos, so I have to be organized. So yeah.
Yeah. One thing that stuck out about that article I sent you was, it said like, something like sometimes your business is only as successful as your desk is clean. And I was like, wow, that was like, because I'm not organized, man, and you'd probably like freak out if you saw how I have my setup sometimes. But man, to me, I'm more of the, you know, to make an omelet, you got to crack a lot of eggs kind of thing. but I really think I could like I could get more done if I was more organized. So that's my big goal right now.
A lot of times disorganization. Yeah, your desk has to be clean because when if your area is cluttered, your mind is now cluttered. So organization it's one of them things where, one, you have to clean up your space around you, and then you have to set up tasks for yourself. You know how many tasks you can get done in a day. Set up those tasks and only do those tasks. Then you train your brain to be organized. I'm doing this, and this today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like at work, like at my job, we do we have a daily rundown with everything we're doing that day. I have the same system at my house with, after I clock out, this is what I'm doing for my business today. These 3 things and I'm done. I'm not doing anything more, anything less. And it starts training your mind to be organized. But I really learned organization when I was like in the 6th or 7th grade. My parents had put me in this private school. And what they did is every day you can do, this is the crazy part about this school. You can do however much work you want to do. But you just have a deadline to when it has to be done. But you can do whatever. If you don't want to do nothing that day, you ain't got to do nothing. You can go after you have a playground time. You can sit at your desk and not do nothing. Twiddle your thumbs if you wanted to. But it teaches you how to be organized, and it teaches you a lot of self-discipline. Yeah, self-discipline. So that's where I got that.
Oh, wow. What school is that?
It was up in the Northwest. It's a really small private school, and that's where I learned like organization. It was like if you want your kids to have it, go send them to like a Montessori school.
Oh
You know,
wow, that's
Montessori school, and they'll teach you self-discipline. So like it'll teach you not to procrastinate. Yeah, so that's kind of how I learned it.
you've heard of that marshmallow test with kids, right?
Yeah.
That's cool to tell our listeners if they haven't heard about it, that they did a test back in the, I don't know, the 70s or something, where they put these they put a marshmallow in front of these two kids, right, or these kids in this room. They said, all right, if you have the choice, you could eat this marshmallow now, and I'm gonna leave the room for 10 minutes, but if I come back in 10 minutes and you haven't eaten your marshmallow, I'm gonna give you another marshmallow. And so these are little kids, man. He said a lot of them, they couldn't stand the pressure. They freaking ate the damn thing, And then, but there's some that waited. All right, just got to hold it out for 10 minutes. He comes back. Okay, the ones with marshmallows, here's 2 marshmallows. And it said they followed these kids throughout life. And he goes, and the ones that were able to delay it, delay gratification, were the ones that were the most successful of the kids. I was like, that's pretty cool, man. That makes sense. And a lot of what we're doing in real estate, of course there's cash flow and stuff like that, but a lot of what we're doing is delaying gratification with the buying rentals, buy and hold, let it pay down the mortgage, pay for itself one day. Cause in the future we'll have a paid off house, ready to rock. Cause
buy and hold's the wealth game. You're right.
Yeah.
You got to wait, if you have delayed gratification, man, that's a huge part of self-discipline, dude. Having delayed gratification, being able to take it a day at a time. You can get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I took this whole quarantine, man. I've been taking this time to read books, learn skills, learn the stock market. It's just, man, it's like they said, if you don't come out of this quarantine with a new skill, it wasn't time you lacked. It was discipline. I think that's what they said. It wasn't time you lacked. It was discipline. So
now you got like OCD a little bit. Do you have like 1,000 businesses in your head? You're always thinking of trying another business. You're so focused now.
Yeah, I'm focused. Like if something hits my table that can be a business, I'll look into it. It's funny, before we did start doing this, I was just talking to Mahogany about her business, and I was giving her some tips on her business and like how to do it, certain things. But yeah, I'm very focused, because I was telling her, okay, you do I'm gonna use me for example. I do real estate. If somebody wants something about real estate, I can make it an opportunity for cash. Hey, if you want to take my time to do this, yeah, I'll sell you my time, or I'll just sell you a course or something else, or here's the information. You know what I mean? And I was telling that we use that same strategy with fitness. If somebody doesn't want to buy this, but they want your time, then you either charge them for your time, or you already have that time automated into something that you can just sell. So it's about, I'm real estate in short-term rentals, but I can either sell you my time or I can give it to you in a package format. It's just ways to control your time, be focused on what you want to do.
Time is money.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of the guests on this podcast have really inspired me. People named Adam always have some good stuff. For real. Adam Johnson and Adam James, man. AJs, man. You always got AJs be knowing what they're doing, man. For real. Shout out to the AJs. Adam Johnson and Adam James. They always have some stuff going on, and it's really inspiring. I'm like, man, that's just what I needed. It's the inspiration. Once I had that, I can go. I'll do it.
Oh, man. Yeah, we've had some great guests on this show, man. It's been worth it,
Yeah, for these next few years, all 2020, I want to buy it. All throughout the 2020s, I want to be buying 3 houses a year. Maybe for the next 5 years. So 3 a year for the next 5 would be good.
Man, when you get that BRRRR going, shit.
Man, that's
keep buying another house with the same dollar every time.
You can't beat that, man. You can't beat that. I love the BRRRR strategy. You cannot beat that.
Shit. Well, tell in case this is the first episode that people have heard. I'm sure most everybody's heard of the BRRRR method already, but could you explain it to them?
Yeah, the buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. So you pretty much buy a property, rehab it. After you get it up and rehab, buy it, rehab it. After you get it rehab, you rent it. Once you're renting it, After you rent it for 6 months, actually 6 months, I think is the time frame. You can go ahead and refinance all your money back, or you have to run your numbers to make sure you're getting all your money back. Then buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and then repeat the process.
Mm-hmm. So you refinance it. Hopefully, you've got enough equity in it to pull all your money back out and use that same money on the next project. That's cool.
Yeah,
but that's that 6 month seasoning thing that would prevent you from doing 3 houses a year, right? If you're trying to BRRRR 3 houses a year,
got to get into hard money and private money. Get those streams of income coming in. Get those streams of those networking skills. Get the hard money, the private money, and that's what I'm working on right now. I have tasks to do that, so then I can be doing three at once. But I'm really trying to do it like I kind of have a time frame. I'm trying to buy one for my birthday, one for Mahogany's birthday, and one for Malachi's birthday every year. So that'll put me at 333, and then give us something to celebrate. So
sweet.
Yeah, so we'll be hustling real tough the beginning of the year, because Mahogany's birthday is March, my birthday's May, Malachi's is September. So that's my goal, 3 a year, until we're financially independent.
That's a good goal, man. You get there quick.
Yeah, man, you can. I might even do 4 a year. 3 years is the minimum. That's our minimum.
Then you got to start building teams so they can start doing them for you. You know what I'm saying?
See, because this one, and it's crazy. Like, when you set yourself up to do something, stuff just falls in your lap. Like, I was literally bidding on another house. And then while I'm bidding on this house, my dad was like, man, it's only like an hour left on this auction over here. Nobody was bidding on this thing, man. And I was like, oh, shit. So I hopped over and I started bidding on this other house. And boom, we got it. It's crazy. It was like 5 minutes left, and I start bidding. So I'll wait till like 3 minutes left, and I start bidding.
Wow.
Yeah, we got lucky, man. I was like, yo, this might be a hit. And he was like, yeah, all you need, hopefully we only got to put like 30 into it. But if we got to put more, I ain't tripping. We got lines of credit set up. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. It's good touching base with you again.
Heck yeah, man. We got to start doing it. I think we got a guest tomorrow, right? We got a guest.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we got a guest.
Yeah. So once we get that one, then we'll be back on it, man. We just had a little slight, got some COVID, and then a bunch of other stuff started happening. So it is what it is. We back at it. LLT don't quit.
No, don't stop.
Quit.
Yes, sir. Well, cool, man. Well, where can people find us?
Oh, yeah. Be sure to follow us on IG, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. Leave us a review, and we appreciate the love, and thanks for being listeners. LLT is out.
TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Hit me up on TikTok, man. I do be on TikTok. I got to start getting active on TikTok. I really ain't been active on IG either. Like on the Live Let Thrive page, man, we're having so much going on. But yeah, we always active posting on there. So.
Oh yeah, I think I'm about to get off my fully get off my social media detox. Remember, I went into the social media detox when this COVID thing started going crazy, and that's all people talked about, and it's just all this craziness. We're all gonna die, end of the world bullshit. I just got off it. It was just giving me negative vibes, man.
Yeah,
so I had
get away from it.
I had to take a break from it for a minute. And so I'm starting to dip my toe into it a little bit,
Yeah, don't worry, man. If you get on now, everybody just talking about racism and shit. So
that's that.
you ain't got to worry about that. Well, I don't know. You might die. But yeah, it's more about racism now. I don't know what the next wave gonna be.
Well, after this passes, which is starting to simmer down a little bit, and then here come the elections are just around the corner. So it's all going to be about the elections after that.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know what all this shit was about, man. Elections, I don't know. If the Republicans say, man, we'll use this COVID thing, tear up the economy, and then we'll bounce it back. The Democrats be like, oh, well, we'll kill somebody up. We'll hopefully get the folks riled up, and they'll vote for it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know how the game works, and I know how Democrats play theirs. I know how Republicans play theirs.
It's all political, man.
Exactly.
And it's funny because Actually, I've never been more excited about watching debates in my whole freaking life than this one that's coming up. It's gonna be Trump versus Biden. They both old dudes saying crazy shit, right? And it's gonna be, oh man, just get your popcorn. I'm gonna crack open the beer. I'm gonna enjoy these freaking debates.
You don't vote for me, you ain't black. No. Oh, man.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Man, they had so many jokes on that dude. I think Keon Pill was like, he couldn't just stick to the script. They were cracking.
You know, not to get too political, but you think people, if you're basing your happiness or the where you're at in life on if of a Republican's in office or a Democrat's in office, you're jaded, man. It don't matter who's in office, you can be successful.
Straight up.
Or you can be unsuccessful. And so this is the funny part, you know? And minorities mostly would say, you know, Democrat. The Democrats don't care about you. They already got your damn vote. What they want is the moderate white votes. That's what they want. The Democrats and the Republicans are both fighting for that moderate white vote. You know what I'm saying? Because the Republicans, I mean, I know there's exceptions to the rule. Republicans mostly got the white vote, white male, whatever, you know, successful. I think so. White male, middle class. They mostly got that vote. And see, we're getting political, but whatever. This is my theory. And then the Democrats say, oh, we don't even have to go, you know, we don't have to go try in the hood because we know we're going to get all the hood votes. You know, I'm not saying all black people or Mexicans are in the hood.
They might.
I'm just saying. So a lot of them think they got this vote in the bag, they got that vote in the bag, so they're voting for the moderate white vote. That's what, in my own opinion, the ones that are on the fence. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? But that don't always happen.
It could be.
What is your theory? Go ahead. Come on. Let's keep it real. Keep it real.
Keep it real. I think Republicans aim to get the poor white vote, and Democrats aim to get the poor black vote. That's how I be looking at it. Like their strategies. I could see their strategies. Like Trump played right into their hands. I was like, but you know who's voting for him? I was like, for real. He played right into their hands. And like Biden does it too, but he fucked up with the whole "you ain't black" thing. Like, damn, he got that comfortable. Yeah, he got too comfortable at the cookout. You got to be like, hold up, Biden, you get checked up out of here. You know, you let him and them Clintons, they be getting a little too comfortable at the cookout too, man, taking their shoes off. Like, nah, player. But you know, I'm gonna get off the politics. But yeah, man, that's just crazy out here.
Shout out to Charlemagne.
Charlemagne the God. Oh yeah, shout out to Charlemagne. That's my dude right there. But yeah, man, that's crazy stuff.
He always has some good interviews. He pulls it out of them, man. He pulls it out of people.
He knows how to pull it out of anybody.
That didn't sound right, but you know.
Yeah. Definitely. But yeah, it's crazy out here, man.
Well, it's gonna be either way. I'm not saying what I personally don't care for either party, but you know.
Me neither.
And, you know, and it's funny, you know, how rich people donate money. They donate money 50% to one side of the aisle, 50% to the other side of the aisle. 50% Democrat, 50% because they want to cover their bases. Whoever wins, you know, they help them get in there, so they're gonna repay them with favors. So I've been
telling people that's how you're supposed to vote.
When these payroll protection things come through, they're gonna be the first ones to get the money.
Yeah. yeah. But whoever keeps us keep on keeping on whatever y'all doing. But yeah, man, it was a good show. We are out.
Later.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Live, Let, Thrive. Be sure to tune in next week for all the latest in the world of Airbnb and all that entails. Bye-bye.